What do you think?
Hi there, and welcome to the Experience Podcast. My name is Dennis. I'm a bridge for people from the old world to exit the matrix and come to heaven on Mother Earth. Um, Welcome to this channel. If you're new here, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. And also make sure that you check out the description to see all the different master classes that Neal has, myself, and different events that you can tap into as we're creating and manifesting heaven on earth here. And another invitation to have for you is in the description you will find a link to donate, and the donation link is specifically to assist in this channel, and also not only this channel but just to create heaven on earth. So every dollar that you donate, you will actually receive nature coin, which is the currency of the new earth, and you'll be assisting in manifesting heaven on earth. So with that, with me today I have a very special guest here. Not a guest, but
My name is Neal. I am a multi-dimensional spirit that's infinite and is expressing through this human vessel. I'm a coach, and I assist conscious people in their 20s exit the matrix and be with their soul family. So if that's you, you can reach out to me via email. You can reach out to me via Snapchat. Both of those are in the description. I'm also hosting a natural balance masterclass, which is every Monday, and it starts at 5 o'clock p.m. and it's a 1 hour masterclass. And it's a free masterclass where we gather to cultivate our balance and cooperation, and as a byproduct, becoming naturally balanced. So if that's something you feel called, you can reach out to me directly via email and Snapchat for the Zoom link to be in the Zoom room. And so that's happening every Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. And this is a video on being whole and complete. And by the end of this video, you'll have learned 5 themes, 5 components of what it is to be whole and complete. What do you got, Dennis?
so the first aspect of being whole and complete that I have is recognizing that we are, or that I'm a child of God and that you're a child of God. And for me, actually, what does that mean to you?
Being a child of God is it's surrendering like the need to control. So it's like giving up my need to control or my perception of how I need it to look, and surrendering that, and then opening up and receiving faith that there's something greater at play here. So being a child of God also is like being a person who communicates from their heart, and who has the capacity to tap into infinite intelligence in every moment. So there's like a power, an authenticity that is possible when expressing as a child of God.
Is that all you have on being a child of God?
Oh, there's more, but that's complete for now.
Okay. So the aspects that came up for me is recognizing that everything is perfect just the way that it is, because God doesn't create things that are not in the divine, in His plan. So anytime that I have judgment, I'm actually being arrogant. If I say something is good or bad or right or wrong or high or deep or whatever, I'm putting myself on the throne of God, and taking him off the throne. So that's an aspect of for me that recognizing that I'm a child of God. And what is another aspect that you have?
I don't have any. I'm following your lead. Let her rip.
Okay. So the next thing that I have, and this is a way of being, is coming from a place of coming from a place of love and not getting love. So in other words, not being a whore, not doing something to get something as a way of being. So what do you have that's related, or what do you have to share?
Yeah, it's just coming from love. I see that. What else do you got? So is that number two?
That would be number two, yes,
All
as
right.
a way of being.
So a way of being of coming from love, and now transitioning to number three. What do you got?
Being responsible, uh, and being responsible for taking 100% responsibility for everything as a way of being as well. And being 100% responsible in the aspect of taking responsibility for my emotional state, if I get triggered, um, like getting to the source of all of those, getting to the source of listening, and listening for what? Well, listening for the Holy Spirit, like listening to God, listening to love speak, and and if there's triggers, going to where that, getting to the source of those. So that's what I have on responsibility. You have anything to add to that?
No.
And the next one is recognizing that we are kings and queens. So what does that look like for you?
To me, this ties into being a child of God. So it's like I could be a king. I could be the ego king, or I could be the God king. And I think being an ego king, like following the mind, is not being a king at all. It's being a child. It's being unconscious. And I think what being a king is um, coming from the heart and noticing the connection between all things. And being a king is being a follower of God. And by being a follower of God, He makes you a king under His authority, as His authority. That's what a king is to me.
And so being whole and complete, like those are four aspects of being whole and complete. Um, recognizing that we're a child of God, coming from a place of love, no love, taking 100% responsibility, recognizing that we are a king or a queen. Um, and there's a lot more in depth that we can go into on those four, but those are the four that I have at the moment. What else do you see as being an aspect of whole and complete?
Being responsible. So I think we're at like number six now. Um, so, and you already spoke to being responsible. So I'm going to touch on responsibility, which is responding ably in the moment. So being whole and complete is no matter what comes at you, you're able to respond from a place of response, which is from a space of taking initiative when you don't know what the initiative to take. So just responding ably. I think that's the only thing I want to add. What do you want to add?
Um, I feel like fun and play is an important aspect in that too, because of how heavy being serious is. Like I've been serious most of my life, and it creates like a heaviness and a weight on your shoulders, and it's not fun to walk around with all that weight. So like having fun and play in your life. Oh, there's another thing. Fun and play, yes, and recognizing that there's nothing to do, that there's nowhere to be, there's nowhere to go, and that everything is like the perfection in everything. So, especially if you've been a doer like I have, and just being and recognizing that there's nothing wrong with just being. And when I'm speaking about being, like literally just being in silence, being in whatever you're doing, like being in that space of being in the moment, being present to the present of the present, fully complete. You know, just the fact that we're sitting here in silence right now, and if you're watching this, you might be like, well, what are they going to say next? Why aren't they saying something? Like, that's a way of being. And that's wholeness and completion. Like, I don't need to say anything.
Yeah, literally the entire internet could shut off right now, and I'm whole and complete. Like, is that the case for you? What happens when your phone doesn't work anymore? What happens when all your social media shuts down? Are you still whole and complete? Um, that's a legitimate question. I know for a fact that I am. And so this is complete. Do you want to add anything else, Dennis?
I feel complete.
I love you. I honor you. Peace.